So how did Aurora come to life? You know, it happened a really long time ago. I was in school for songwriting with a guy named Brian Dirksen, and we had the assignment to write a metaphor song. So I am this, or you are the something. And I had this guitar idea, the rolling thing that you are all aware of, and I wanted to do something with that, but I just couldn't think of anything. And the assignment, it's weird to think that I write songs that are homework, but the homework assignment was due that week or the next day, and I had just come up with nothing. And I remember it was late at night, and I was sitting on the floor just swirling around with this guitar idea, and then my friend calls me. Now remember, we're in the middle of nowhere, rural Alberta. The nearest city is an hour away, and she calls me up and is like, hey, you want to go to Boston Pizza? And so I sat there and I was like, okay. And I responded the way, you know, a normal student would respond in college. I was like, yep. So we packed our things and drove an hour into the night, procrastinating once again. And I remember looking out to the north, out my window, and I saw the northern lights. Now, I grew up in the country. I love, love, love the sky. The northern lights is one of my favorite things. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna write about that. And so I got home and I wrote the first verse, the I am dancing in the sky. And the second verse, and I took it to school the next day or later that week and performed it in the class, and my prof, Brian, was silent. So I was like, okay, he hates it. I was sure that he hated it. And I later found out, years later, that he was actually just kind of dumbfounded and loves the song. So you never know how things pan out, but that's the story behind Aurora. A homework assignment, procrastination,